Hello, everybody! As you probably know, it's me, TheRedMageKro, continuing the recording that basically I am still kind of doing because I never stopped. Yes, welcome back to Digimon Survive! Woo! Anyways, we are back to this point right here where this is our last meal and we will probably never come back again. I guess that means we don't have to worry about making this food last anymore. I'm just gonna dig in. This looks great. Help yourself. Here, this is for you, Takuma. Huh? Thanks, but isn't this a little much? Since we don't know what we're in for, we need to eat a lot to keep our strength up. That's right. Nobody's going to go easy on you just because you're feeling hungry. Honestly, I don't know what we'd do without Aoi and her cooking skills. Yeah, we really lucked out that she's such a good cook. I've looked forward to every meal. Oh, enough of that already. You should know flattery will get you nowhere. Oh, well, let's get us seconds. Since this is our last meal here, I want to try everything. Everyone's acting so bright and cheerful. Must be working hard to hide their fear and anxiety. That takes real strength. Least I can do is smile and eat my fill too. Alright, let's see how this turned out. Okay, now I have a new fear. I have a new fear that just popped into my head. And I swear to God, I better not lose everyone. Do you hear me, game? In this chapter, I better not lose Kaito, Saki, Aoi, Minoru, Miyuki, Renamon, and the professor. I better not lose everybody. I'm gonna be really sore with you if you do. I'm just saying. This is great. Oh, are you aiming for seconds too, Takuma? What? No, I really think this is good. I was just kidding. Thank you. Oh, I got some bad news for you, Takuma. I'm taking all the seconds. Yes. Minoru, stop being rude. Hi! Don't worry. If you want them that badly, you can have them. Oh, Takuma, you're too kind. No need to fight. Actually made more than we needed, so Takuma can have seconds too. You made more than we needed. Yeah, I wasn't really thinking about how many portions I was making. Oh, must have made enough for Kaito too. What do you think Kaito's doing right now? Eating breakfast like us? Actually, never mind. That doesn't seem likely. After all, he wants to destroy this place. But I don't get it. He's gonna beat the master for us. Can't we just let him? No, even if he opposes the master, that doesn't necessarily make him our ally. Besides, nobody knows what will happen to this world if the master is defeated. And the effect that may have on the real world is even less certain. Wait, hold up. Are you telling me that we can't kill the master? We can't kill the master. We have to find some way to seal him back up. Is that what you're saying? Plus, Kaito was pretty clear about going after Miyuki too. While it pains me to even consider it, if she were to die, we'd have no way back to our world. We'd be stuck here forever. And we would be Haru Renamon-less too. Besides, he aims to destroy everything, and I, at least, want to protect the little ones.
やっぱりそううまくいか
Yeah,
ねえか。
I guess that won't work.
たく
Man,
何
what's
考えてる
Kaito
んだよ
even
カイトの
thinking?
やつ。
私は
I mean,
少しだけわかるよ。
I can kind of
カイ
see
トの
where
気
he's
持ち。
coming from.
一番大事なものが
He
奪
was
われたら
everything to him.
きっとすごく苦し
Losing
く
her
て
must have filled him with
悔しいよ
anger and pain.
みゆちゃんがいなくても続いていく
Probably
世界
can't bear to see this world go on
許せないっ
without
て
her.
だからって
Hell,
世
that's
界を
no
壊させる
reason
わけ
to
にはいかない
destroy the world. It also seems ridiculous with, like, a single Digimon. Can Digimon destroy the world? I'm having an existential crisis.
だから俺たちがミユの代わりに
And even then, now that Miyu's gone, we'll just have to stop her annoying older brother for her.
まあそう
It'd
い
be
う
annoying.
み
Yeah,
ゆちゃん
pretty
の分まで
much.
私たちが
You
頑張
need
る
to
って
try that much harder for Miyu's sake. Did you just say it was annoying? No.
そのためにも
Another reason for a
今は
hearty
しっかり
breakfast,
食べなくちゃ
Aoi.
だね
Think I'll have seconds after all.
ちょっと
Hey,
私の
leave
分
some
も
for
残
me
しておいてね
too.
こういうのは早い者勝
Aki,
ち
this
って
is the definition of first come, first served. You should know that by now.
知らないの
What?
早食いって
Don't you know
太るんだ
eating
よ
too fast makes you fat?
知らねえよ
Like I care. And I'll have some more too, Aoi.
もう
Alright.
ゆっくり食べないと
Don't
喉
eat
に
too
詰まっ
fast,
ちゃうよ
okay? You'll choke. This may be the last time we get to do this. Fat together. Laugh together. Any of it. Fat together? Really, Dogma? I mean, yeah, I mean... Did you just talk to me? No, I mean... Fat together, laugh together, any of it? You win this round, Dog. Well, that thought makes this moment desperate as we are to act normal. Feels precious, yeah. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't scared about the fights ahead, or the fact that the person reading all this, playing the game, has actually noticed that I become sentient. You what? But we can't run anymore! Guys, I think we have a problem. All we can do right now is keep pushing forward. I thought somebody was getting smacked up.
ごちそうさま
Man, that was great!
結局ミノル一人で
Noru,
ほとんど食べちゃ
you
って
ate
さ
practically
いい
everything!
だろ別に
What? You got a problem with that?
ごちそうさま
That really was good, Aoi. Thanks for everything you've done for us.
そんな言い方
Oh,
し
you
な
don't
い
have
で
to put it like
ここ
that.
での食事は最
This
後
may
で
have been
も
our last meal here. Also, that was kind of a death flag. Don't you dare set that on me. I'm sorry.
私たちが一緒に食事をするのは
It's
最
not
後
like
じゃ
we'll
ない
never eat together
そ
again.
う信じて進
Let's
み
go
ましょう
forward with that mindset. Right.
そうだね
Let's do that. You know, I'm just saying, right? Hold up, wait. Thinking about it. Just think about how much this story freaking changes, right? Depending on like what happens after the fact, like so that we can save Ryo, Shuji, and Miyu, right? Because if we save Miyu, we save Kaito. But like, what happens if we save Ryo, kill Suji, not kill, but like let him die, but then save Miyu? Like, how will Shuji kind of affect things, right? Well, then what if we let Ryo die, save Shuji, maybe like let Miyu die, Kaito goes on his thing. You know, like there's just like so many replayability to this game. Like it's honestly quite smart to a degree. It just kind of boggles my mind, like why like this isn't like you know, done with more games. Like I do like multiple endings because the story obviously has to change for an ending to happen, right? I'm not saying like, you know, just Gaia levels of freaking, you know, multiple endings, right? Where like the endings are just kind of like, oh, I decided to invade the human world for revenge and clean up the place. I'm sorry, I am not doing a Laharl impression, okay? Either way. Then, without a word, we all lined up to bid farewell to the run-down school building. You can see Digimon and the others behind the windows. The place is their home now. We all waved at them, then turned to go. I wonder if we're ever going to find out why this school is here. Or, like, why the library, popped up too. We were heading for the shrine where Kaito, Boltamon, Miyuki, and the Master waited. I wonder if it has something to do with the landslides, you know? I don't know. That was the start of our final day here. One that would see an end to everything. I don't like that foreshadowing there! Stop! You stop that! Okay, but I will say, I'm not very confident. And like the reason why I'm not very confident is because I feel like we desperately need to digivolve the angel. I think we desperately need to digivolve them. But as we see right now, neither the dinos don't really hold anything for us. So what I am going to do is I'm going to save, see whether or not this is beneficial to us in some way possible. And from there, kind of decide how it is that we're going to realistically do this, in which I just see a bunch of Dokugrumon and an Arukenimon, a lot of chests. Honestly, not worth it in my mind. So I'm not gonna deal with it. I would definitely like maybe Marine Angemon, or, you know, at least something. Something that's gonna give us a lot more freaking, you know, jazz. But like this right here, this isn't gonna give us anything. So I desperately kind of want to, you know, check and make sure that I can digivolve those angels, because we're going to be dealing with Boltamon, which is a dark, and I swear to God, if he has 250 in every single one of his stats for resistances, it's not a fun time. I'll be back. So it seems like the dinos just spawn here, and I can't really seem to find... Oh my God, this is the last one. I can't really seem to find any real way to I honestly hope they give us like something to kind of like farm more of those perfect enlightenment slabs. We'll just have to see, but this is the last of the perfect seasoning thing. I'm scared. It's been a long time now since the human girl first cooked for me. She's gone from looking thin and pale to full and hearty. Every now and then, though, she gets this sad look on her face. It breaks my heart to see her like that. Oh, look, a potato! We used to grow these in my village. They're really tasty. Around here, they grow all over the place. Can I take a bunch of them, then? You can do so much with potatoes. Take as many as you like. I'm excited to try some new cooking. Now, what should we make with them? They're not bad on their own, but we could steam them or mash them. Hey, do you want to go back to your village? What makes you ask that? I guess I would like to go back and see everyone again, but... ... ellipses. But I'd get rather lonely without you, my god. You would? Of course I would. I really care about you. Miss your parents, though, don't you? Yeah, I do. I'd love to see my mom and dad again. But is there some way for me to go back? I'm sorry. I don't know about that any more than you do. Yeah, so it's not worth thinking about it, is it? I'm lonely, but there's no point in worrying about that unless we do find a way back. Yeah, you're right. I always wanted to be the one to look out for her. And yet, when did she grow up so much? When I realized the fog is everywhere. Huh? Where did all this fog come from? Quick, this way! Shouldn't be out here on your own in the fog. What is it? Do you see something? It's my mom! She's crying. Looking for me, but she can't find me. There in the fog. Oh, and I can hear her crying. The fog? I can't see or hear anything. Now the girl is crying. Please, my God, I want to see my mom. I miss her so much. Then go see her. If you miss her that much, you should go to her. Oh, thank you. Don't worry, I'll come back to see you again. Right, I'll be waiting for you. I stayed right where I was, watching her run into the fog until I couldn't see her anymore. Guess humans really do belong in their human world. That must be why those giant hands reached out to draw her in. Don't understand why I hurt so much. Didn't I do the right thing? Hope that girl is happy with her mother. I hope I get to see her again. Oh, for some reason, after the girl vanished into the fog, my body started to break down into little pieces, even though I was the one who was just watching. My last thought, as I felt myself fading away, was to wonder if the girl made it back safely. Oh. You did what you thought was right. I can't be mad at you. You thought you were doing the right thing. You didn't know. Oh, that story made me sad. I do get Giga Crusher though. And we almost got like all of the key items too. Huh. And there's only... Why is there a fish? Oh, man. And look at this. Look at all the stuff we just have not gotten. We never got Gabumon, Greymon. No, that's Garurumon. Who the hell are you? I don't know who the hell that is. Who the hell are you? Oh, that's probably, freaking, his Digivolution. Then who's that? Oh, that's probably, Lotmon's other Digivolution, or Greymon. Probably Gigadramon, but we've seen Gigadramon, so that can't be it. There are a couple of other Digimons who, I don't really, like, who the hell are you? Who the hell are you? There are definitely a lot of, Digimon that we have yet to see. Like, oh, I wonder who the hell this could be. Not like I've seen this freaking silhouette in almost every single Digimon! I'm sorry. Sorry. Lost my cool there. But the happy's back! That made me sad, though. What's this? So maybe the other two are unlocked with different routes. Possibly. At least that's my thought process, because I haven't seen the other ones. Have a chat with Minoru? But why Minoru in particular? Like... Professor's like right here, but Minoru. All this tension's really getting to me, Takuma. I mean... Any way you look at it, this is the moment of truth we're coming on here. It sure is. And when I think how it is, all the other stuff starts racing through my head. about everything that's happened so far. About Rio, Yuji, of course Miyu too. Kaito really cared for her, you know? Yeah. Even after he got thrown into this world, his first concern was how to help Miyu. Which is pretty incredible if you think about it. I could barely take care of myself. I always admired him for, how should I say it, not losing sight of what's important. He had this unshakable strength when it came down to doing whatever he set his mind to. Now, I don't know what we can say to him to keep him from destroying the world. Laura's right. Kaito's always was strong. Not just in terms of brawn. There was an inner strength to him as well. What could we say to him that would make him lose his desire to destroy the world? What Minoru's just said. I actually think putting your feelings into words like you did just now is perfect. Yeah, really? You, think? Kaito has his heart set on this. Doubt anything you come up with off the cuff will be enough to change his mind. Probably our only option is to tell him straight up how we really feel about him. No, put it that way. I think maybe you're right. Man, Kaito can be such a pain in the neck. Only you weren't so stubborn. Hey, you know, takes one to know one. Even if it's also what makes him so strong. Yeah, Kaito's always been simple and straightforward. Maybe that's why he snapped when he lost someone really important to him. You think about it like that, maybe being so straightforward isn't a good thing. Anyway, I'll think over what I'm going to say to Kaito. I just hope it's enough to get him to think twice about destroying the world. I hate how it says go straight. I hate that. I talk with Saki. Hey Saki! Why do you think Kaito was so concerned about Miyu anyway? Because she was his sister? But didn't the way he looked after her seem a little excessive for that? Sure, Miyu did make herself queen, which was a crazy thing to do. But from talking to her, anyone could see she was actually pretty well put together. That's true. Miyu didn't seem senseless enough for Kaito to be worried about her. You know, right? Or not that I need to know why Kaito was so overprotective of her. After all, there are some things people don't want to share with anyone. Just wish he hadn't gotten so worked up about her that he wound up the way he did. Only he'd learn to rely on others instead of putting everything on himself. Couldn't agree more. Kaito never said anything to us. Never talked about his pain. Never asked for help. Sounds like Saki didn't want him keeping all that bottled up inside. Kaito was here right now. What would you say to him? What would you want to tell him? Good question. I don't think I've ever put it into words before. I don't want Kaito to keep suffering through this on his own either. What would be the best way to get that across to Kaito? How do I reply to Saki? Well, I mean, like, what do I agree with her? You know, I mean, that's like a Minoru thing. I don't think that's a Saki thing. I mean, I want to tell him that he's not alone. I want to tell him that he's not alone. I'd want to tell him that he's not alone. He has friends. Really, I feel the same way you do. Wish he relied on us more. Problem is, Kaito needs to want to rely on us first. Want to encourage him to share the load he's carrying, even now. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty much how I feel. Anyway, Kaito's really sweet. I'm sure he'll get what you're trying to say. Think Kaito is sweet? Of course. He'd be kind of brash, so maybe it's hard to see it, but he'd always say what no one else wanted to say, and out front whenever we talked with an enemy. I feel like he looked out for all of us, not just Miyu. Yeah, you're right. May not have put it into words. He really was very thoughtful. Come on, let's go. I'm sure Kaito is down there somewhere. We just need to hurry up and find him. I don't wanna go! Undershrine unlocked. Please, I just want to farm! I also like how the professor is here with us and he's not saying a thing. I'm scared. I don't want to do this. You're getting way too close to the end. I don't believe this. Renamon. Renamon, is something wrong? Door to the next level, it's open. Or rather, it's been destroyed. What are you talking about? This door is normally locked shut. Need a key to open the way to the lowest level. It looks like it's been forced open. Wait, are you saying... Old Ultimon tore this thing open? How much strength must it have taken to tear through this massive door? Everyone's trying not to look at the broken door. You know all too well why that is. Seeing the aftermath of such destruction shows the power of the threat we're facing. We're all scared right now. Forcing ourselves to move forward isn't a good idea. I could use some time to calm down myself. Maybe we should take a break? No, we can spend some time looking at the murals. We don't know much about these. Professor, last time we came here, you said you hadn't finished investigating, but have you found out anything else? No, I'm afraid I wasn't able to make any new discoveries concerning these murals. As I said before, it seems some immense power brought tragedy to a great many. No, I can't get any more than that from this mural. What about this one? Wasn't it humans and Kemonogami suffering? No, something about four godlike beings. That tiger. Wait a minute. A bird like Minoru. A dog cat like thing. Maybe either like the professor or like Aoi. That turtle thing kind of looks like it has a tree. So that's supposed to be Saki. But then there's that weird thing right there. And I don't know what exactly that's supposed to be. But is this like supposedly like lore about the four of us coming together? That we're the four godlike beings? Yes, the four godlike beings from ancient legends. This mural includes aspects of them. The composition still bothers me. Heaven is traditionally above and hell below. Oh, afraid I can't offer any interpretation on this mural either. I remain curious. We don't have the time to stop and try to interpret them now. Regretfully, I believe we should move ahead. Right. Everyone ready to move on now? Feeling up to go forward, Aoi? Honestly, I'm pretty scared. There's no guarantee we'll make it out okay. We can't just leave Kaito like this. I can't afford to give in to my fears. That's the spirit. Don't worry, I'll keep everyone safe. Labramon, could you please not steal my thunder? I intend to protect everyone too. Our foes are fierce. We must be vigilant and neither shrink back nor stop from fear. Isn't that right, Minoru? Right. In fact, I'll lead the charge. That's quite reassuring. Let me tell you, I'm sure you're right to move forward, hoping to talk with Kaito. Likely it will come down to a fight. I would encourage you to keep trying to reach him. Good. Looks like everyone's ready to get going again. Kaito will listen to us. Could even go back to supporting one another like before. No. I'm sure that's how it'll go. I need to believe that and move forward without fear. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Gosh, flippin' dang it. Hey! Hey!
Oh, Takuma! The walls in here have a lot of drawings too!
Yeah, they do. There's another huge mural covering the whole wall. Incredible! This mural is like nothing else I've ever seen. Look, it's all of the, I mean, I say all of them, but like, very weird because like, you see Tokomon, you see, Yokomon, you see Bukamon, you see, Koromon, and I honestly don't know the rest by name. I really don't know what that sheep is. They keep throwing that sheep around, like, everywhere, but I have not seen that sheep in this game whatsoever. And I don't think Tokomon's in here either. Then again, neither is Bukamon or Yokomon, I don't think. Technically, none of them are. Wait, did I read that? It appears to be portraying the link between humans and Kemonogami.
They're bound together by what looks like a string!
Might this be meant to explain that humans and Kemonogami were once much closer? No. If that were all, only the other murals would suffice. But then, what is this expressing? Center of the body? That meant to be the heart. Perhaps the soul.
Soul? What do you mean?
Is an even more fundamental part of one's being than the heart, the essence of oneself. Humans have referred to this concept as the soul since ancient times. Takuma, Agumon, surely you two have also felt a connection on that level. One that goes beyond trust or affection, as if you were inextricably linked together.
Oh yeah! I know that feeling. It's how I know Takuma is my fated child!
Yes, of course. I felt that myself. We humans and certain Kemonogami are bound to a specific individual. Someone with whom they feel they belong, as if they were two halves of the same soul.
So, you're like the other half of my soul? It's actually a little embarrassing to talk about.
Pac-Man must have been like that for Kaito. I wonder what it feels like for him to have half his soul fused with Paimon.
Hey, don't get so down, Aoi. Remember, it's because Kaito's on the verge. Making a huge mistake. We gotta remind him of what's right.
Couldn't agree more. Half of Boltamon is Dracmon. Which means we can change Kaito's mind. We can stop him from destroying the world. Passage leads to the lowest level, where Miyuki and the Master are waiting. I hope you're all ready for this.
You bet we are. Let's go save Kaito and Miyuki. It all comes down to this. We gotta find a way to reach Kaito and Miyuki.
We're both prepared to fight as well. However hard things get, we'll triumph in the end.
We have to. I've seen enough suffering. We don't need more.
Let's all make it out of this together. Every last one of us.
I'm sure we can find a way for this to end well. Let's trust in that as we move forward.
Okay, everyone. Follow me. I'm not ready! Wait. I like how we never actually looked at this wall. That last mural was quite impressive, but this is the most fascinating. Could this be the sky and the clouds? Or no? Perhaps it's more fundamental phenomenon. Kinda looks like the sun. The sun! Yes, so this is light. In which case, this mural is likely depicting the creation of the world.
That's true. Then it probably means the two worlds were once one. Worlds used to be one? Yes, in murals such as this, an image of the sun often relates to the world's creation. What's more, by referencing this mural, we may also better understand the one on the left. You see how humans and Kemonogami are shown coexisting within the same circle.
Oh, yeah!
That must be to show that humans and Kemonogami once lived in the same world. Furthermore, as I mentioned earlier, we see each bound by the other by a kind of string. Once the world was one, humans and monsters shared a soul.
I also really want to know who the bottom two are. I can't really tell. I want to say that one's like Sunfloromon's Lalamon. I think like maybe like the one on the lower right, maybe Lalamon.
If as some of a harmonious ideal which half was responsible for its own downfall. No, that's hardly worth asking. The human form is too frail for the power of a god.
Professor?
Oh, sorry. Don't mind me. I'm afraid I got caught up in my own speculation. Unfortunately, I can't offer any further interpretation at this point. Let's move on.
Okay, but like, who is this? Like, I want to say that this looks like Lalamon, but something's definitely off about it. And I still don't know about this sheep character either. Like, this kind of looks like a plant, but like, if this is also a plant, this has to be a bug one, I feel. Because it has to be kind of like a fundamentally thing, right? So like in previous games we've have like, you know, a couple of things, right? Like you have the water, you have the dragon, you have the dark, you have the beast, you have the nature, you have the light, you have an earth, and then you have like bug or something, right? But you also have like a flying. So maybe this is flying, and maybe this is bug. I don't know. Either way. Just let me go somewhere else, please! Pre-battle unlocked. I don't know if any of these actually help me. Yeah, none of them really help me from the looks of it. They might just be here to give us like healing items. Oh man. I'm gonna save right here. And as much as I don't want to, because I feel like this could very well be the end, but I feel like I gotta keep going. I don't know, like, what if there's, like, only, like, so much left, you know? Just gotta keep going, I feel. We gotta finish the game, maybe. Hey, Takuma! Can I talk with you about one last thing? Sure, what is it? I've been thinking about what to say to Kaito since the professor told us about fusion. Only, I can't seem to come up with anything, and I end up focusing on my regrets instead. I just can't help feeling like there was more I could have done for Kaito. Like, even after we lost Miyu, I could have been there for him more than I was. I kept thinking of all these things I should have done. It's all on my mind. Even though I know it's pointless to dwell on what's in the past. Really pointless, though? I feel like that's not true. Regrets can be painful. Must be some way how we can put them to good use. For Kaito, Aoi's regrets shape the future are necessary, aren't pointless. These are all pretty much the same thing.
Okay, you know what? I came down to a conclusion. I think this is right here. This right here might dictate how Labramon digivolves. I think that's what's going on here. They're also fundamentally similar, and yet fundamentally different, right? They're necessary, and they aren't pointless. But both are basically similar, but they're different. He needs to hear your things, but if they aren't pointless, then basically that means that they're important. If they can shape the future, then they're necessary and they aren't pointless, but they have a different, thing to it. I think that this right here, no matter exactly how I answer this, I think this is how Labramon digivolves. Primarily due to the fact that I keep having to point this out. She has 3 different Digivolution routes. I think this is it. I think this is it. And honestly, if I pick can shape the future, I can probably guarantee maybe that's Plutomon. I want to pick this because I'm so curious about it as well. Well, you can't help how you feel, but you can use your regrets to shape the future. Nobody gets everything right on the first try. That's why it's so important to reflect. I'm sure that next time you will know enough to make the right choice. That's very kind of you to say. You're right. I should try to learn from my regrets. Also, I'm just thinking about this, but wasn't, Minoru right, Saki up, and now Aoi left? Depending on whether or not that I am right or not, all of them could have probably have, been a little bit more, up there as well. I don't know. First playthrough and all. Who knows? No. I guess Aoi knows. I think talking with you about this has made me realize something. Maybe things turned out like this for Kaito because he tried not to have any regrets. What do you mean? Well, take Miyu, who was always overprotective of her no matter how much she hated it, and she hated it a lot. And it takes strength to believe what you did was right, despite what others think. Well, feels like it's a kind of strength. Strength of a fragile heart. Because once you realize you were wrong about something, it's going to hurt that much more. A good point, I always thought of Kaito as confident and strong. But looked at another way, maybe he had his own weakness that... Yeep! What happened? What was that sound? My phone went off. Apparently I got a text. Huh? Hey, what's the big deal? It's just another one of those garbled messages, right? Actually, no. I mean, parts of it are still garbled, but I can read some of it. Wait, really? I see. Sure, here. Yeah. Something about being worried for It's something about being worried for Aoi. I feel like this was probably from one of my parents. Makes no sense. How is there reception this far underground? Why is the text readable? Maybe I better ask the others to see if anyone else got a message. I didn't mean to leave. My boy! They can't. Not right now. So, I just checked to see if I had any messages. Turns out I got nothing. Go figure. Or says that like he doesn't care, but looks a little disappointed. Hey, I could send you a text once we make it out of here. Not a good that'll do. What I want is a message from someone in our world now. Yeah, I figured. But look, I don't know why we're getting texts now, or why they're less garbled. I'm sure everyone's waiting for you. I'll bet you get a bunch of texts all at once. Hey, I appreciate you cheering me up and all.
Kinda making me feel even more alone.
What? No way! You're so good with people. I bet you got a ton of friends.
Seriously? Give it a rest. The more you talk about it, the worse I feel. And this sucks. Oh no! I'm so sorry, Minoru. I also forgot to check the other rooms.
Hey, check it out. I got a text.
Oh. Oh, my boy.
Let's see. The part I can read is asking if I'm okay and taking my medicine.
Well, it's clear someone's concerned about you. It's hard to make out the details.
Sure, I guess.
But wait, I don't remember hearing your phone go off.
That's because I put it on silent. Wait, that's a good idea. Everyone silence your phone so the alerts don't surprise us.
All right, okay. Done.
Sorry to scare you, everyone. Just set mine to silent too. Thanks. I guess we're ready to go then. Let's head straight for the master.
I don't wanna. I don't wanna. You can't make me.